Okay, man, looks like we're live. Rory, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. This is Josh Gwynn, and thanks for joining this training. This training is going to be a 10-minute training, which is a new series that we're doing for real estate agents. So it's going to be a 10-minute training on a topic related to social media marketing, digital marketing, and lead generation. My name is Josh Gwynn. My company is Redline Digital Consulting, and we work with businesses on social media marketing and website design to help them get more leads and more sales from their digital marketing. And my co-host today is a client of mine named Rory Breland, who is the broker and owner of Blackstone Partners. And he and I have been working together with social media marketing for over a year now, almost 2 years now. So Rory, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for having me today. My name's Rory Breland. As Josh said, I'm a broker owner of a real estate company, and we do traditional residential sales and leasing and management activities. And today, as you mentioned, we're going to be going over some lead conversion techniques, basically, or that comes from some things we've put together from generating a ton of online leads, which I'm sure a lot of people spend a lot of time and money doing that. So today we're going to go over doing that with you. Josh, you want me to roll right into that since we're going to try and squeeze this into a tight time frame?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and jump into our slide deck there.
Yeah. So I'm going to go over this, and in a moment, Josh is going to share with you some of the techniques that we're using to actually generate these leads. But basically, from the success that we've had there, we've developed some great methods for converting online leads, which can be a challenge. So I'm going to share my screen. If I can, Josh, tell me when you can see this.
All right, I can see it.
All right, great. So lead conversion techniques for converting those online leads. So as we all know, there's tons of tools and resources out there for capturing online leads for people that have been shopping on your website. Your local MLS may offer some of these services. But what you're going to find is that these people, you got to have a unique approach to actually make some active contact with them and to ultimately find yourself inside a property with them. So real quick, the main keys to online lead conversion. The number one thing is to run very specific ads for people to respond to. It's what we term kind of scrubbed down content or a very specific content. This may be for a certain neighborhood, a certain price range. I think that I'd like for Josh to kind of give us some examples of that here in a minute, because it's something that he does extremely well, and we've found great success in it. Number two is to know the source of your lead, meaning I know what ad they came from, and you might craft a certain message or response to a person that came through a certain lead channel. It's very important that you have the ability to track that and to know that, so that you can be very specific in your campaign to reach that person. Third is testing different contact times and methods. You would do very well to identify when a lead comes in. You may find that a person who comes in as a lead at 9 a.m. in the morning, and you respond to them at 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 5 o'clock in the evening, doesn't work that well. It's very often that people have kind of a routine or a schedule where they're checking things at a certain time, and that's the best time for you to contact them. And frankly, the sooner the better. Last thing is offering unique online content. You would do really well to have access to information that they cannot find online. So this may be property disclosures that are offered through the listing agent or through your board of realtors, where those documents maybe are attached. And really, property history is pretty common now with a lot of websites that are out there, but maybe something that's unique to the area or demographic or statistics, schools, things like that, that maybe you can provide as offline content. I find to be very, very helpful. So I'll talk a little bit about this. Some sample scripts for converting some of these people, and this one here is for if you're running an ad for a specific area. You may have a destination neighborhood or a certain price range, and so here's something that we commonly use when a lead has come in for, say, an ad that was run for a certain neighborhood that we're advertising properties in. And as you can see there, it says, hey, I want to take a minute to thank you. And if you would like to receive regular updates of new properties in that neighborhood, so it's very specific to the neighborhood that they responded to, let me know. So, you know, if I'm a buyer and I'm looking for a home in the country club, and I see an ad for homes in the country club, specific ad, and I click on a link, or I become captured as a lead to someone there who's providing that information, and the response that I receive from that person is, hey, if you would like to receive more information on new listings or price reductions if houses in the country club, then it's very specific to the ad that I responded to, and the success is far greater if you do that. So running ads that are specific and responding very specific is the best approach there. A sample script for a specific property. You know, there are times that we get an inquiry that we've been posting a single property, or maybe within a list of homes, there is something that someone has caught their eye. I want to know more about the property at 123 Redbud Street. So we find it very helpful to have a bit of an indirect approach with those. And here are some of the scripts that we use there. We often tell people that have quite a response to that property. Would you like to take a look inside it? It's a very active property right now. In fact, I'm going there this afternoon. Would you like to see it? We do find that mentioning other people, or the fact that you're going there not specifically for the person that has come in as a lead, is very helpful. Hey, I have to go by that property this afternoon. Would you like to join me? These have been very effective for us. It seems to lower the barrier quite a bit to getting inside a property with someone, and we've had great success with it. And you need to be able to follow through and actually do what you're promising there, but and be ready to jump and run if someone is available. And you'll find that on short notice, some people are available to do that. So our script for offline information. This is what we use if we want to let someone know that we have some other details that maybe they can't find online. In our information age that we have right now, people feel like they have all of the information, and we as realtors used to be the gatekeepers for a lot of information that now is available publicly. So it's good to let them know that we have some information that they can't find on Zillow or Trulia or Homes.com. And so a good thing for that might be a property disclosure, you know, where you have something available where the owner has answered, you know, questions for your state mandated property disclosure, and you can provide that to them. So if you want to use that as a method to say, I can meet you at the property and share that with you, or hey, I'm going to that property later. In fact, I can bring this with me if you want to join me, and we'll go over it. But you're using some unique content that is offline that they cannot go and find publicly. And I find that when people are very information driven and they're shopping online, and they normally are information driven there, to have some information that they don't have access to is very compelling. And so it's a great method for getting inside a home, getting some live contact going with that person, and getting a dialogue to where you become a fantastic source for them. So I'm going to sum this up just to say, test, test, test. You're going to find that different personalities and professions and age groups, there's not going to be one approach that you come up with, or a campaign that you come up with, that is going to work across everyone. You're going to find that different leads from different ads, different neighborhoods that you're advertising, or different content that you're advertising needs a unique campaign to it. And you're not going to hit it right on the first go. So test it. Test different times of the day that you're sending out responses. Offer for people to text you back instead of emailing you back. I recently read where online shoppers for homes, 60% would prefer to text a response than receive an email. So, you know, maybe something that you try to do. Hey, I'm more reachable by text. Shoot me a message if you want to know more about it, or provide the information via text. So there's several approaches that you will be able to, or several variables you'll be able to kind of move forward and backwards with. And I really feel like the more you do that, the better that you're going to be at converting leads. So, you know, the front end of converting leads is actually generating leads. And Josh has been a tremendous resource for us in doing that. And it's the reason that we've had to come up with these different methods and learn these different approaches. It's because of the unique ads that we often run. And so I'm actually going to go back to that slide, because that is the number one thing, is actually running specific ads. And it is really the key to getting this whole process of lead generation, lead conversion going, is to start to fill your pipeline with leads that are run, excuse me, that have come from specific ads. And Josh, if you would, can you tell us some about what you're doing there?
Yeah, sure, man. If you don't mind, maybe jumping out of the screen. I was actually pulling up. I want to show an example of. I think it's easier for me if I can show everybody an example of the types of ads that we've been running. So when we talk about lead conversion, one of the things that we talk about is running list posts, and I actually put together a course on Facebook marketing for real estate agents, and Rory's also has a course on using leasing and property management to generate leads with very little competition among other agents. And one of the things that we talk about in both of those courses is creating list posts. And so it's when you're creating posts on your social media, you don't just want to do what we see in our market anyways, is what almost every real estate agent does, which is post their listing. And you know, the problem with that, or the downside of that, is if the person that sees that post is not interested in that specific listing, then they pass it on by, and you're not being a resource to that potential customer. Whereas if you post a list of properties for sale, for example, the properties for sale in the country club is a great one in our town, because that's a very desirable area. It's also a very high price per square foot area for agents. If they sell a house in there, the commission is a lot bigger. And so if you post a list of the properties for sale in the country club, then if somebody is interested at all in a property in that, chances are they're going to click through to see that list. Whereas if they only see one specific property, if they're not interested in that exact property, then they'll pass it on by. So let me jump in here, and I'm going to give you a specific example of this. I'm going to share my screen. And Rory, can you see that?
Yep, I sure can.
Okay, so this is Rory's Facebook page for his brokerage. So this is the Blackstone Partners Facebook page, and I'm going to show you a specific ad that we ran. And I wanted to note that you don't necessarily need to have a huge Facebook page or a huge following on your social media page. Rory's page is at 927 likes now, but I think when we started working on this, it was at maybe 300 and something. So, and it was just as effective as it is now. But I'm going to jump in here and give you an example of a post that we're talking about. So this post that I'm going to show you is one of the best posts that we have run leads, red hot buyer leads to Rory's business. And let me scroll down here and find one. You can see we've done a lot of them, but this one's a really good one. All right, so just to give you an example, so this is a post, this is a list post. So this is on the price reductions in our market. So notice the ad copy reads, price reductions in Baton Rouge. Here are 13 top price reductions in Baton Rouge real estate market. You want to know more about price reductions in your specific market, contact Rory at his cell phone, or see all 13 price reductions here. So here's what this ad does. Here's why it's so effective. And you can see this ad reached 43,954 people. So it's huge reach on this ad. And I'm going to show you the number of clicks it got through to Rory's website in a second. But if you think about why this is so effective, if anybody is interested or a potential buyer in the real estate market and they see this ad, they don't necessarily just have to be interested in this house. If they don't like this house at all, they know that they click this link and there's 13 more houses that or 12 more houses that they can look at that all have price reductions. So this is a very compelling post to get people over to Rory's website. So that's the first thing that makes it really effective. The next thing that makes it really effective is this professional photograph. So if you're going to post a picture of a property or a list post of a list of properties, you want to use a professional photograph because anything, you know, with a great looking house with green grass and blue skies is going to draw eyeballs, which is what you want to do, because there's so much content in everybody's news feed on Facebook that having something compelling is what's going to get them to click through. So here's how well this worked. It reached 43,000 people. It really only matters the number of people that click through to your website. So take a look at this. We had 213 likes, comments, and shares on this post. We on the link, which is this link right here, which links back to Rory's website, we had 2,881 people click that. So almost 3,000 people went back to Rory's website, which then and some percentage of those became a lead once they went back to his website that he could start working and start sending out emails and start the follow-up process with. Some percentage of those converted into leads. But the more link clicks you can get over to your site, the more you have the potential to convert those customers into leads. Well, getting somebody to click over to your site starts with doing a compelling ad with great ad copy, with the right contact information in it, and making something that where you become a resource to people rather than just seeing more advertisements in their news feed. Anybody that's interested in properties in our market will probably be interested in the 13 top price reductions in our market. So you're hyper targeting by writing this type of ad copy and creating this type of ad on Facebook. You're hyper targeting the people that you want to reach. So anyway, sorry if that was too a little bit long-winded there, but I just wanted to show you an example because it makes a lot more sense when you see exactly what we're doing. And so anyway, that's Roy. Do you have anything you want to add to this?
No, that's right on. That's great stuff.
So that's kind of the stuff that we're doing, and as I mentioned, I have a course on Facebook marketing, and Rory has a course on using leasing and property management to generate leads. So if you haven't been using Facebook, if you are sort of new to using Facebook or have been using Facebook and feel like it hasn't been generating results, we have a course that will actually where I show you step by step how to set up these ads. And so you literally, we go through exactly how to set these up from start to finish. And you watch over my shoulder as I set these ads up. You watch my computer screen. And let me jump in and show you a little bit about that. So this is an option for people that want to continue learning. And you don't have to get this course if you don't want to, but I'm going to show it to you if you want to. What we'll do is we'll put a button below this video where that links over to this course if you would like to get it or to learn more about it. But it's called Facebook Ads for Real Estate Agents and Buyer Leads from Facebook in 30 days, even if you're totally new to using Facebook. If you're not new to using Facebook, if you've already used it as an agent, you will still get a lot of benefit out of this course because we actually show the top 5 ads that we've been using to get traffic to Rory's website and generate leads from these. So even if you've already been doing this, and you might know some things in the course as far as setting the Facebook page up, but chances are there's a lot that we can share that would be extremely valuable to you. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what the course includes. We talk about what you get from the course is you'll learn how to triple your leads from Facebook using ads. We'll talk about how to set up your Facebook business page to attract leads. We'll talk the top 3 mistakes that agents make on Facebook and what to do instead. We show you how to set up your Facebook ad for success from the get-go. We talk about why and how to monitor the effectiveness of your Facebook ad. We talk about what your website absolutely needs to have to triple your leads from Facebook. And you will see, we'll show you our top 5 performing Facebook ads to generate buyer leads that we've been using, that we used in 2015 and have been using so far this year to generate buyer leads. Finally, you'll get copy and paste templates that will guarantee that your Facebook page ranks on the first page of Google when somebody's searching for your business. So those are just a few of the things that we cover in the course. If you link over to the course using button below, you'll see on this page, you can see more about the course. This is something that I wanted to show you too. This was an increase in, let's do this. This was an increase in leads in Rory's website leads from May of 2014 to May of 2015. In May of 2014, you can see that they generated 49 leads to their website that month. And in May of 2015, when we were using Facebook ads, it was 113 leads. So this was more than double the amount of leads. And the difference was we were using Facebook ads to do that. So anyway, if you're interested in the course, we'll put a button below this video where you can go and get this course. And right now, this course is actually, you can see what's all the lectures in the class under class curriculum here if you scroll down on this page. This course right now is bundled with Rory's leasing and property management course. So you actually get 2 courses for the price of 1 right now. And so it's a great deal. the original price of each of these courses is $200. And right now you can get both of them, the Facebook ads for real estate, as well as Rory's property management course, for $297. And you can even break it up into 2 payments if you want to do that. So anyway, not to high pressure sell anybody, but if you want to learn more and you want to learn what we've been doing with this, we show you exactly what we're doing in these courses. So I just wanted to share that with you. So, so anyway, Rory, I think we are, I've hit the points that we wanted to hit. Do you have anything you wanted to add on this training? I know we maybe went a little bit longer than we thought we would, but I think it was good. I think the content was good. So
that's good. No, it was great. That's wonderful information, and the course is awesome. It's a tremendous value, and anyone taking it's going to learn a lot, and it's applicable to anyone. I mean, brand new agents, existing agents, assistants to agents, anyone that's involved in the activity of lead generation in an office for sure is going to learn a tremendous amount with it. But no, that's it. I was glad to be a part of it, and I would say look for some more of our 10-minute trainings that we'll try and bring to you and deliver some really actionable content, and maybe offer you some unique ideas that you're currently not using and improve your business with it. So that's
definitely,
all.
man. And thanks, Rory, for letting me be on with you. And this is something that we're planning on doing on a weekly basis, is these shorter trainings. So definitely look for more of these, and let us know in the comments wherever you see this video, in the comments, or shoot us an email. You can reach me at josh@redlinehd.com is my business email, and let us know what you'd like to see. If there's a specific topic you'd like us to do a training on, we'd be happy to do that. Otherwise, we're gonna pick some topics that we found helpful and have generated us results, and share those. So thanks again for watching. Rory, thanks for your time, man.
You got it. Thanks, Josh.
All right, bud.